Good evening, teacher. My name is Angélica Quiroga, and today I want to explain everything about flexible learning. During my presentation, I want to explain the definition, the approaches, the modalities, the context that we use that kind of learning, the advantages and disadvantages. To start, flexible learning refers to learning approach that allows students to have greater control over their learning experience, providing them with flexible options for when, where, and how they learn. It's important because they can use the technology to access new new resources. Also, we have here the approaches. In the approaches of flexible learning, we have flipped classroom, blended learning, self-directed, project-based learning, personalized learning, adaptive learning, and micro-learning. In this case, I want to explain blended learning. Blended learning is a modality that you can work face-to-face and also virtual. It's very interesting because the students can be directed or also can be autonomous. It depends of their needs. In the modalities, we had hybrid learning, online learning, synchronous learning, and asynchronous learning. As I mentioned before, the students has the possibility to use one of the modalities according to their needs. If they, for example, adults, they don't have time because they work or because it's far from the distance where they work to study, so they have the possibility to study online learning. But if the students need to be directed, it's important as an synchronous learning. So those modalities, it depends on the needs of the students. In the context, for example, we use that kind of learning um, 2 3 years ago, specific during pandemic. In pandemic, we in the school designed a platform in Moodle, and it has the possibility that the students send activities. The teachers can teach with them in a synchronous and asynchronous way, using forums, using questionnaires, and also when the students can come to a school, so the teachers can work in both ways, in face to face and virtual. During this year, it was very interesting, have good results. However, the importance is that the students have the connection. But the idea is to work with that. According to the advantages, we have that the increased flexibility for learners to learn. They have the possibility to access of materials and resources. Also, you can be engaged for new interactive or multimedia content, promote the student-centered learning. And the disadvantages, I can find that reduce opportunities to face between students and teachers. It would be a barrier from that reason. Maybe the strong time management or self-discipline is very important. As a final conclusion, I can say that as a popular approach nowadays has increasingly in education, and the idea is that the teachers can require some adaptation to implement it in a traditional classroom, taking into account the student-centered learning. Now, to continue, we have here some sounds that we use on words in long and short vowels. For example, long vowels, we have been, learning, tool, classroom, increase, resources, and need. And short vowels, we have flexible, approach, modality, disadvantage, adaptive, engagement, skill, education, and technology. Okay, teacher, so thanks so much. Bye.